What's going on, YouTube? James here. Welcome back to James Talks Movies, where today I'm going to be doing a review of a prequel. The prequel to the 2019 version, live action version, quote unquote, version of The Lion King. With this movie being called Mufasa. The Lion King. This movie stars Aaron Pierre as Mufasa, Calvin Harrison Jr. as Taka, who eventually becomes to be Scar. You have returning cast members such as Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner as Timon and Pumbaa in here, and in her first starring a role, main role in a movie, you have Blue Ivy Carter, who is Beyonce's daughter, in here, and she plays Simba's daughter in here, Kiara. And so you have her in here. The movie starts out with Timon and Pumbaa kind of kind of trying to babysit Kiara while Simba and Nala are kind of out doing their own thing. But things start getting out of hand. And so the monkey Rafiki comes in, played by John Canny, and he decides to kind of do a story time with Kiara and kind of tell the origins, the story of of her grandfather, who we know as to be Mufasa. So, and yes, you have Aaron Pierre in here and Calvin Harrison Jr. as kind of playing the kind of younger versions of those characters. And just to get right into what I think about this movie, I think that this movie is better than the 2019 version of The Lion King. Is that saying much? No, it is not. Cause if you know me at all, have, cause if you know me at all, you would know that I really hate the 2019 version of The Lion King. I think I don't think it did any favors with pretty much not changing anything in the story. And I just think it's weird that they added like an extra 20 minutes of the movie, even though they didn't add that much. It just kind of felt like a slower version of The Lion King. And not to mention, the animation in that Lion King remake was really good. Very photorealistic. But they went too far with the photorealistic animals to where none of them could emote. So when lots of the hard-hitting scenes from The Lion King happened that we all know and love, we didn't feel anything. And lots of the acting, I think, was a little off at times. But there are some improvements on this Mufasa The Lion King movie. This movie is also directed by Barry Jenkins, who directed a movie called Moonlight. And I know that's a really famous movie, but that movie just did not click for me for a number of reasons. So, going into this movie, I didn't really know what to expect. I wasn't like putting off Barry Jenkins because I didn't like Moonlight, because I haven't seen a lot of his work, so I was interested to see what he could do. And I will say that he does improve the animation in here. The as for how it looks, the photorealism of it is pretty much as good as the original remake, but it's the character animation is better. They do emote, and they don't like fully animate them to kind of make it look unrealistic. There's just more subtle smirks in their faces or sad faces that they make, or just subtle facial expressions that just make the emotions a little bit more realized. And also, Timon and Pumbaa in here, who obviously, like I said before, are played by Billy Eichner and Seth Rogen, have some pretty cool, good jokes in here. I think the more that they're in the movie, the more that they fall flat. But I'll get more into that when I get into my negatives of the movie. And also, there are some clever moments that are referencing the Lion King in here, kind of like on the nose, kind of aren't cheeky, fun things that are kind of making fun of the original Lion King from 1994, which I thought were pretty cool. But, like I said, with the jokes in the movie, they end up falling flat, and lots of them don't end up working by the end of it. What I don't like about this movie is how artificially, artificially it feels, or how artificially, just generic it feels. It's a movie that, I think does have good intentions. It does try to add a lot of backstory and kind of interesting dynamics with Mufasa and Taka, and kind of you get to see their bond grow, and you get to see their brotherhood kind of go. You get a nice backstory for Rafiki at some point in the movie. You kind of get to see by the end of the movie how Pride Rock was kind of formed, which could be kind of cool for some. But that is just a lot that they're dealing with. And also the kind of cutting between present day with the storytelling aspect of the movie with the actual events of the backstory happening. That's just a lot to deal with. And I just think that there's a lot of elements that feel rushed because of it. And lots of things that just for an avid Lion King stan, where my Lion King is one of my favorite movies of all time. I think that rest nature of it doesn't really get to fully flesh out the ideas, and thus kind of making it not really feel like a real prequel. Like, it doesn't, none of the things really add up to how you would think they would from the Lion King. And also the like I said before, some of the on the nose kind of references do work. Lots of them don't. Though there is lots of situations in the movie and kind of moments that they were obviously just trying to take inspiration from the original Lion King and just kind of put it in a different text, a new skin, should I say, where it's just very obviously trying to kind of repeat the same kind of morals and just kind of try to teach the same messages, and kind of you get lots of the same shots from the original Lion King, whether that's from the remake or the original, because they're exactly the same. And those moments just feel really artificially made, like they were running out of ideas. So they were just trying to come up with as many callbacks and things that they thought would make Lion King fans scream in their seat and be so excited for, which did not work for me. And also, like, for example, the as for the rest aspect of it, there is a plot point of that we get to see how Taka became Scar, how he became the evil villain that we know him to be today. The reason that all happens just feels so rushed and kind of uninteresting because it was so rushed that it just doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like something that could have made him be what he has become, and kind of you don't believe that this thing that happened in Mufasa the Lion King made him do the actions that he did in the Lion King. I didn't back you guys. I didn't back. But anyways, guys, that is just my thoughts on Mufasa, the Lion King. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below of it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. Also in the comments, if you have any movie suggestions for me, let me know them in the comment section down below, so that maybe I can check out movies that you guys suggest, and then come on here and tell you my opinion if a movie is worth watching or not. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button after you subscribe so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.